So I can explain. For all you design engineers out there, yeah, whatever you do, please don't use a random Phillips head or Phillips head anywhere, ever, to do anything that might see any sort of moisture, because, yeah, you're not going to get it out. That's a big Phillips head, too. So, the other side of it is the other side of the firewall, and it is rusty. And I cannot, for the life of me, even with vice grips, get that sucker to come out. So I'm going to have to weld a nut to it. Make it not a Phillips head. Yeah, well, let's do it. That might be hot enough. Okay. 22 millimeter. What, really? It's hand tight now? Alright, well, I mean, that's why you use a welder. A little bit of heat. A little bit of heat, that's all you need. Ooh, that sucker's warm. Yeah, just like that, you just take the plate out. Just take the plate out. Just comes right out. Just quick hop, skip, and a jump. Gotta love it. Little restoration in a can goes a long way. And we're back with another shitbox edition. I'm just kidding, they're all shitbox episodes. As you can see, green car is gone, red car is here. Typical turbo 945. Started working on it, forgot to record anything because of work, you know, life. Yeah, so this car has had some custom mods done to it. I'm not sure what's happening in here, but it looks like they took the intercooler hose and stuffed it into the intercooler. Yeah, I have no idea. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, so we'll try to get this motor out today, and maybe we can get ready to load everything into the red 245. Adjusting your alternator, it can be as easy as finding the adjustment, loosening some bolts that you have that mount it, and then go ahead and cranking this in or out, and it'll move that puppy up and down. This is what happens when the old lady comes out to the garage. If you don't make a mess, then how is anybody supposed to know that you were doing any sort of work? If you don't know about the bread packing trick, then you ain't living, man. Get your pilot bearing out. Take some bread. Pack it in the hole. Take something. Hammer it in there. Eventually she'll pop out. Yeah, there it goes. Torque converter bushing. Just yank it on out. Man, I love those free magazines that people like to leave in your driveway. Makes me so happy. Well, 2 days of non-stop wrenching, and we've amassed this collection of slow Volvo parts. I wanted to get the Commando back in the garage before it rains this week, and I need to take some time with the new motor to get it prepped for the 245. So I have room to work right here. I can keep the garage door closed and keep it cool in here. So I'm happy to have the Commando back inside. When it's time to put the motor in the red 245, then I will think about pushing this outside. Potentially I'll just put the motor in the driveway because it's not too involved to do that. I can just roll it right up to the door. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward to take a B230ft out of a 9 series, put it into a 2 series. The intermediate shaft has to be changed because you don't have this block mounted distributor. So you have to pull this shaft out of your 240 motor. You have to get your distributor, of course your coil, and your oil pump drive. Once you have all that, then you're good to go. I made it more difficult on myself by wanting to go manual, which meant, of course, I needed pedal cluster, flywheel, pressure plate, and clutch. I don't recall if I need the front half of the prop shaft, but I have it. Of course, the manual cross member, transmission, this plate off of the flywheel, which is absolutely miserable to try to get out, but it's done, it's out, and I will be putting it into the red 245. Overall, it's pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, we got an intercooler too, which I'm not 100% sure I'll use because I don't feel like hacking up the 245. That being said, if anybody wants a 245 or a 9 series, the 945, both are up for grabs. Just send me a message on Instagram at BrapBrapDean or hit me in the email through YouTube. Have a good night.